February 16th is not just another day, it's when Venus, the planet of love and abundance, will surge with peak power. Are you ready to unlock the miracle manifestations that this rare celestial event promises to bring into your life? This isn't just about finding a new romance or a sudden windfall of cash. It's about tapping into the very essence of Venusian energy, the force that governs love, beauty, creativity, relationships, and your own sense of self-worth. Imagine your relationships blossoming with newfound harmony, your creative projects flowing effortlessly, and your life radiating with an irresistible sense of beauty and joy. This Venus peak offers you the chance to revolutionize your life. It's a cosmic spotlight illuminating your potential for profound emotional healing, attracting truly fulfilling connections, shattering creative blocks that have held you captive for years, and shifting your mindset from scarcity to overflowing abundance. By consciously engaging with this potent energy, you can become the architect of a life filled with love, joy, and prosperity, the life you were always meant to live. However, this journey requires active participation. It's not enough to passively wish for change. Are you willing to roll up your sleeves and do the inner work needed to align with these transformative energies? At its core, Venusian energy is all about attraction and harmony, shaping what we value, who we are drawn to, and how we relate to one another. This transit is less about external achievements and more about energetic alignment. Energetic alignment means achieving a state of harmony between your thoughts, emotions, and actions, consciously choosing those that resonate with love, beauty, and abundance. It's like tuning a musical instrument to create a perfectly harmonious sound. So what old stories about yourself, especially around worthiness, must be released to achieve such alignment? That's where intention setting comes into play. As a primary tool, it directs Venusian energy toward your specific goals and aspirations by harnessing the power of clarity, focus, and emotional resonance. For instance, envisioning your ideal creative project in vivid detail, not just the end result, but the process, the emotions, and the impact it will have. The upcoming peak of Venusian power on February 16th holds a deeper significance, a hidden opportunity for those willing to explore beyond the surface. What if this date acts as a gateway, unlocking dormant potential within you, granting access to higher levels of consciousness, or triggering a profound spiritual awakening you've long awaited? But to truly harness this potent energy, you must cultivate a bedrock of gratitude. Appreciating what you already possess amplifies the positive energy flow and sets the stage for attracting even more abundance into your life. Think of maintaining a gratitude journal, expressing appreciation for the seemingly small things, and seeking the positive aspects even amidst challenges. Are you truly ready to embrace this journey, or will you let limiting beliefs and old patterns hold you back from experiencing the miracles that await? Get ready, because in the sections ahead, I'll be sharing powerful exercises and meditations to align with this life-altering transit. But what does it truly mean to align with Venusian energy, and how can you navigate its potential shadows to unlock these miracle manifestations? The key lies in understanding Venus's astrological cycle, a dance of reflection and forward motion that profoundly influences your relationships, your values, and the very core of your self-worth. This isn't just about February 16th. It's about recognizing where you are in Venus's grand journey and seizing the breakthrough it offers. Think of Venus like a cosmic weather vane, constantly shifting to show the prevailing winds of love and attraction. When Venus is direct, it's like a clear, sunny day, a time for outward expression, forging connections, and pursuing your desires with confidence. When Venus is retrograde, however, it's like a cloudy, introspective period, a call to turn inward, review your relationships, and reassess your values. The February 16th peak marks a pivotal point, a potential shift from the introspective phase to a renewed sense of clarity and forward momentum. Are you ready to leave the shadows behind and step into the light of new beginnings? Have you noticed how you've been feeling more drawn to reassessing old relationships or creative projects lately? However, it's crucial to acknowledge the shadow side of Venus, those potential pitfalls that can derail your manifestation efforts. Jealousy, insecurity, and an unhealthy obsession with materialism can all surface during this time. These aren't external forces, but rather reflections of unresolved issues within yourself. Think of jealousy as a warning signal, pointing to underlying insecurities about your worthiness or fears of abandonment. Materialism, on the other hand, can be a seductive trap, leading you to believe that external possessions will fill an internal void. For example, someone with low self-worth might unconsciously push away a loving partner, fearing they are not good enough, or someone might stifle their creativity, scared of not creating the perfect piece. How many times have you found yourself sabotaging a budding romance because of an irrational fear of commitment, or abandoning a promising project because of a crippling fear of failure? These are the shadows of Venus, and recognizing them is the first step towards transmuting them into sources of strength and wisdom. So, what shadows are lurking within you, waiting to be brought into the light? But how do you actively tune into Venus's frequency to truly resonate with its energy signature? It's about paying attention to the subtle cues, the whispers of intuition, and the synchronicities that guide you. This isn't about forcing anything, it's about opening yourself to receive. Venusian energy might manifest as a sense of warmth in your heart, a surge of joy when you see something beautiful, or a sudden burst of inspiration. Pay attention to your dreams, as they often carry messages from your subconscious about your desires and fears. Notice the people you are drawn to during this time, as they may be mirroring aspects of yourself that you need to acknowledge or integrate. Those with strong Venus placements in their natal chart, such as Venus in Taurus or Libra, might feel this energy even more intensely, as if Venus is speaking directly to their soul. What sensations, emotions, and synchronicities have you been experiencing lately? These could be breadcrumbs leading you towards your own miracle manifestations. Remember, even a sense of longing is Venus speaking to you, and it all comes down to relationships. In the tapestry of your life, can you identify repeating characters, storylines that feel eerily familiar? The rescuer, always drawn to those in need of saving. The victim, perpetually finding themselves in situations of helplessness. The narcissist, demanding constant admiration and control. The empath, absorbing the emotions of everyone around them. Understanding these archetypes isn't about casting blame. It's about gaining clarity on your own patterns and needs within relationships. Consider this: if you consistently find yourself in the role of the rescuer, what unmet needs are you trying to fulfill? Are you seeking validation through acts of service, neglecting your own well-being in the process? Or, if you repeatedly attract narcissistic partners, what underlying beliefs about your worthiness are being mirrored back to you? Recognizing these archetypes is like deciphering a hidden code, revealing the unconscious dynamics that shape your relationships. So, which archetypes resonate most strongly with your experiences, and what can they teach you about yourself? Now, let's dive deeper into the heart of relationship realignment by identifying unhealthy patterns that may be holding you back from experiencing the love and connection you deserve. This isn't about dwelling on the past, but about extracting valuable lessons from it. Grab a journal and create a timeline of your significant relationships, both romantic and platonic. As you reflect on each relationship, note the recurring themes, the communication styles, and the emotional dynamics that played out. Did you tend to attract emotionally unavailable partners? Did you struggle with setting boundaries? Did you find yourself repeating cycles of conflict or drama? Ask yourself, what is the universe trying to show me about myself through these experiences? This is about taking radical responsibility for your own choices and patterns, recognizing that you have the power to break free from these cycles and create healthier, more fulfilling relationships. For example, have you ever felt like the universe was trying to get your attention by repeatedly putting you in similar situations? Are you ready to listen? After reviewing your relationship patterns, it's crucial to establish healthy boundaries. Boundaries are not walls built to keep people out. but rather clear lines that define your needs, limits, and values. They are essential for protecting your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. Learning to communicate your needs and limits assertively and respectfully is a vital skill for creating healthy relationships. I need some space to process this. I'm not comfortable discussing that topic. Or, I need you to respect my decisions even if you don't agree with them. Setting boundaries is not about controlling others, but about taking responsibility for your own well-being. And here's a crucial point. Respecting your own boundaries also means respecting the boundaries of others. Boundaries are a two-way street, fostering mutual respect and understanding in all your relationships. What boundaries do you need to establish in your life, and how will you communicate them with clarity and compassion? Remember that attracting healthier relationships begins with cultivating self-love and self-compassion. You are worthy of love, respect, and happiness simply because you exist. This isn't about arrogance or vanity, but about recognizing your inherent value and treating yourself with kindness and understanding. Create a list of your positive qualities, the things you love about yourself. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, whether it's spending time in nature, pursuing a hobby, or connecting with loved ones. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend, especially when you make mistakes or face challenges. Self-love is not selfish. It's the foundation for all healthy relationships. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect others to love you fully? What specific practices will you commit to in order to boost your self-esteem and cultivate a deeper sense of self-love? Self-love is like cultivating a garden within yourself. Finally, to truly attract the partner best suited for you, set some clear intentions. Use your new understanding of Venusian energy to guide you. What qualities, values, and compatibility do you desire in a partner? Focus on the emotional connection, the shared vision, and the way they make you feel, rather than superficial traits. Visualize your ideal partner, focusing on how they make you feel, what you enjoy doing together, and what kind of relationship you want to create. Write down your intentions in detail, as if they are already manifest, and review them regularly. Read them aloud and feel yourself moving toward the ideal you, who has already manifested the ideal partnership. Remember, Venus responds to love, beauty, and harmony. Before moving on, write down one action step you will take this week to bring yourself closer to your ideal partnership. Now let's move on to your creative power. Let's help you identify those frustrating creative blocks that stifle your inner artist and dim your creative light. These blocks often stem from limiting beliefs that you've internalized over time, such as "I'm not good enough," "I'm not creative," or "my ideas are never original." Recognize these thoughts for what they are. False narratives that hold you back from expressing your true potential. Challenge these beliefs by asking yourself, is this really true? Is there any evidence to support this belief? Reframe them in a more positive and empowering light. Instead of "I'm not good enough," try "I'm constantly learning and growing." Instead of "I might fail," try "failure is an opportunity to learn and improve." Remember, your inner critic is not your friend. If you've been feeling the weight of self-doubt, recognize that now is the time to throw it off and move into your creative power. How can you begin to reframe your most deeply rooted creative blocks? And that brings us to Venus acting as a muse. Venus can act as a muse, inspiring creativity and artistic expression. Connect with your creative source through activities such as listening to music, spending time in nature, or journaling. Open yourself up to inspiration. Allow it to flow through you without judgment or expectation. Remember that creativity is not about perfection, but about exploration and self-expression. Experiment with different art forms, such as painting, writing, dancing, or singing. Allow yourself to be guided by your intuition and emotions, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are simply opportunities to learn and grow. Embrace the process, enjoy the journey, and trust that your creativity will unfold in its own unique way. What activities make you feel most connected to your creative source? But if you are still feeling unsure, consider incorporating creative rituals into your life, as a powerful way to cultivate flow and inspiration. Establishing a dedicated creative space can help you mentally and emotionally prepare for creative work. Set aside specific times for creative work, even if it's just for 15 minutes a day. Engaging in activities that stimulate the senses, such as lighting candles, playing music, or using aromatherapy, can create a conducive environment for creativity. Remember that the ritual is not about perfection, but about creating a space for inspiration to flow. Embrace the process, let go of expectations, and trust that your creativity will unfold in its own unique way. What rituals can you incorporate into your life to cultivate a deeper connection with your creative source? For an extra boost, interrupt your patterns. Break free from your daily routine and try new experiences to spark creativity. Travel to new places, take a class, or try a new hobby. Stepping outside your comfort zone can expose you to new perspectives, ideas, and inspiration. Embrace new challenges, such as learning a new language, trying a new sport, or volunteering for a cause you care about. Remember that creativity thrives on novelty and change. By breaking free from your routine, you can open yourself up to new possibilities and unlock your creative potential. What new experiences can you embrace to spark your creativity and break free from routine? Finally, let's move on to true abundance. It's about recognizing the richness that already exists in your life and cultivating a mindset of gratitude and generosity. It's not just about how much money is in your bank account. True abundance encompasses joy, love, health, meaningful connections, and spiritual fulfillment. What does abundance mean to you personally? Is it having strong relationships, pursuing your passions, or making a positive impact on the world? Identify the areas of your life where you already feel abundant and the areas where you would like to cultivate more abundance. And it all comes down to gratitude. Amp up your gratitude practice to recognize the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Create a gratitude journal and write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Express appreciation to the people you appreciate, whether it's through a heartfelt thank you note, a phone call, or a simple act of kindness. Focus on the positive aspects of your relationships, health, and environment, and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude is like a magnet, attracting more of what you appreciate into your life. What are you most grateful for in your life right now, and how can you amplify your gratitude practice? But you might be thinking that scarcity is keeping you from reaching your goals. Identify any limiting beliefs you hold about money and abundance, such as, I'm not worthy of wealth, there's not enough to go around, or money is the root of all evil. Challenge these beliefs by asking yourself, is this really true? Is there any evidence to support this belief? Then replace these beliefs with empowering affirmations, such as, I am worthy of abundance and prosperity, there is more than enough for everyone, or money is a tool for good. The idea isn't to ignore the world's problems, but to recognize your own power to bring goodness into reality. You have the power to reprogram your subconscious mind and create a new reality for yourself. What limiting beliefs are holding you back from experiencing abundance, and how will you challenge them? To really seal the deal, take actionable steps that align with your abundance goals. Create a budget, invest in your skills, or start a business. Align your actions with your intentions and trust that the universe will support you along the way. Abundance is not just about receiving. It's also about giving and contributing to the world. Donate your time, money, or resources to causes you care about, and spread kindness and generosity wherever you go. As we begin to wrap up this video, the key here is aligning with Venusian energy and actively working towards a goal that aligns with your intentions for this peak power period. What actionable steps will you take to align with your abundance goals, and how will you give back to the world? And that is just the beginning. We still have a long journey ahead, exploring these ideas to truly bring you towards miracle manifestations. In the next section, we're going to be diving even deeper into the practical exercises and meditation techniques that will help you harness the full potential of this Venus peak. Get ready to transform your life. Now, let's pinpoint that exact moment when the cosmos aligns to supercharge your intentions. Mark your calendars, because February 16th isn't just another day, it's the pinnacle of Venusian influence, a celestial sweet spot where the veil thins and miracles become not just possible, but probable. On this day, Venus will be in a harmonious sextile with Uranus, the planet of innovation and unexpected breakthroughs. This isn't just a gentle nudge, it's a cosmic collaboration, infusing Venusian energy with electrifying inspiration and a sense of limitless possibility. This alignment dismantles stagnant routines, liberating you from outdated expectations and paving the way for exciting new connections and artistic endeavors. It's like the universe is saying, ready for a plot twist, because here it comes. It's a time to expect the unexpected, embrace the unconventional, and dare to dream bigger than ever before. How will you seize this moment to rewrite your story and step into a future brimming with love, creativity, and abundance? What if the answer you've been waiting for is waiting for you on February 16th? And what exactly will this concentrated Venusian energy be unlocking? This potent alignment on February 16th serves as a master key to unlocking the most vital domains of your life: love, creativity, abundance, and that all-important sense of self-worth. In the realm of love and relationships, prepare for connections to deepen, spark to ignite, and wounds to heal. Existing relationships might experience a surge of passion and intimacy, as if you're rediscovering the magic that brought you together in the first place. For those seeking love, this is a prime time to attract a partner who truly resonates with your soul's purpose, someone who mirrors your values and celebrates your unique qualities. In the realm of creativity, prepare for a gush of inspiration, unlocking hidden talents and birthing innovative ideas. Whether you're a seasoned artist or someone who's always longed to explore their creative side, this energy will help you break through barriers and express yourself with newfound confidence and authenticity. As for abundance, be ready to attract financial prosperity, new opportunities, and a general sense of well-being. But remember, true abundance is not just about money. It's about recognizing the richness that already exists in your life and cultivating a mindset of gratitude and generosity. And finally, this peak enhances your sense of self-worth. Prepare to love yourself on a deeper level, embracing your imperfections and recognizing your inherent value. This newfound self-love will radiate outward, attracting positive relationships, creative opportunities, and financial abundance into your life. So, in which area of your life are you most eager to experience a miracle manifestation on February 16th? But how will you actually feel this energy as it intensifies? Pay close attention, because Venus speaks in whispers, and it's essential to tune into its subtle cues. You might experience a sense of warmth and lightness in your heart chakra, a feeling of joy bubbling up from within. Your senses might become heightened, as if the world is suddenly bursting with vibrant colors, intoxicating scents, and captivating sounds. Romantic dreams might become more vivid and frequent, offering glimpses into your deepest desires and potential soul connections. You might find yourself drawn to beauty and harmony, seeking out activities that nourish your soul, such as spending time in nature, listening to music, or creating art. Synchronicities related to love and abundance might become more apparent, as if the universe is winking at you, confirming that you're on the right path. You might also notice an increased sense of intuition, as if you're tapping into a higher source of wisdom and guidance. Above all, listen to your body. It may signal energy by tingling or pulsating in your hands or feet, indicating that you are particularly receptive to the Venusian power. Are you ready to awaken your senses and perceive the subtle yet profound touch of Venus? What has your body already been telling you? To fully align with this potent energy on February 16th, there are a few steps you absolutely must take. Prioritize spending time in nature, basking in the beauty of the natural world. Take a walk in the park, visit a botanical garden, or simply sit under a tree and soak up the sun. Engage in creative pursuits that bring you joy and allow you to express yourself authentically. Paint, write, dance, sing, or simply doodle in a notebook. Practice self-care rituals that nourish your body, mind, and soul. Take a relaxing bath, get a massage, or meditate. Connect with loved ones and express your appreciation for their presence in your life. Share a meal, have a conversation, or simply spend quality time together. Express gratitude for all the blessings in your life, both big and small. Write in a gratitude journal, offer thanks to the universe, or simply acknowledge the abundance that surrounds you. Finally, be present and receptive to the energy, allowing it to flow through you without resistance. Open your heart, quiet your mind, and trust that the universe is conspiring to bring you your deepest desires. What actionable steps will you take on February 16th to fully align with the peak Venusian energy? If you only had one day to spend in perfect alignment, how would you spend it? Now, let's face the less glamorous side of manifestation, the blockages that stand between you and your desires. But don't worry, shining a light on these obstacles is the first step to dismantling them. What lies are you telling yourself that's preventing miracles from occurring? What insidious thoughts are keeping love away? Maybe you have an old fear or a lack of trust. Are you afraid of repeating painful patterns from past relationships? Do you believe that you're not worthy of love, or that you'll inevitably be hurt or abandoned? As for abundance, what limiting beliefs do you harbor about money and prosperity? Do you believe that money is scarce, that you have to work hard for every penny, or that wealth is inherently evil? Are you afraid of success, or do you believe that you'll lose your friends or your values if you become wealthy? Are you afraid of being seen, or do you believe that your ideas are not worthy of being shared with the world? Dig deep, be honest with yourself, and identify the blockages that are holding you back from experiencing the full potential of Venusian energy. Are there any consistent patterns in your love life, your finances, or your creative pursuits? These patterns can offer valuable clues about your underlying blockages. What do you need to heal in order to fully embrace the flow of Venusian energy? What consistent negative patterns do you notice that you'd like to leave behind? And where might these Venusian blockages have come from? More often than not, they're deeply rooted in past relationship traumas, creative setbacks, and financial disappointments. These experiences can create energetic imprints that sabotage your current manifestation efforts. So, it's time to journey back and heal those old wounds. Forgiveness is key. Write a letter to an ex-partner, expressing your forgiveness for their actions and releasing any resentment or anger that you're still holding on to. You don't have to send the letter, but the act of writing it can be incredibly cathartic. Engage in a cathartic creative activity to express repressed emotions. Paint, dance, write, or sing about your pain, allowing yourself to fully feel and release it. This is about acknowledging the pain, processing it, and ultimately letting it go. What do you need to fully experience in order to leave behind? Explore the root causes of financial anxiety through journaling. Ask yourself, when did I first start feeling anxious about money? What messages did I receive about money from my family and society? Uncovering the origins of your financial fears can help you challenge and reframe them. What were the circumstances surrounding your first experience with financial hardship or scarcity? What are the oldest wounds that are still influencing your life today? Here is where you get to rewrite the internal dialogue that is dictating the outcome of your life. Start by identifying your limiting beliefs. Write them down on a piece of paper and then challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is there any evidence to support this belief? What would happen if I let go of this belief? Reframe negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Replace "I'm not good enough" with "I am worthy of love and success." Replace "I'm afraid of failing" with "Failure is an opportunity to learn and grow." Repeat these affirmations daily and allow them to reprogram your subconscious mind. Create a vision board with images and words that represent your desires. This will help you visualize your goals and stay motivated. Surround yourself with positive people who support your dreams and encourage your growth. Limit your exposure to negative influences, such as toxic relationships, negative news, or self-critical thoughts. What are you willing to do to reprogram your negative internal dialogue? What positive messages are you ready to tell yourself that will bring you closer to your dreams. Finally, get ready to declutter every aspect of your existence. Get rid of old clothes, furniture, and belongings that no longer serve you. Organize your desk, clear out your email inbox, and delete unnecessary files from your computer. End toxic relationships, distance yourself from negative influences, and let go of grudges. By creating physical and energetic space, you're signaling to the universe that you're ready to receive new blessings and opportunities. Think of your life as a garden. If it's overgrown with weeds, there's no room for beautiful flowers to bloom. What are you ready to release in order to create space for abundance and joy? What are you ready to let go of to make room for something better? Are you ready to say no to the things that drain you and yes to the things that uplift you? What physical items, relationships, or commitments are cluttering your life and blocking the flow of Venusian energy? With a clear and decluttered space, we can amplify your specific intentions. Set clear and measurable intentions for what you want to manifest in the areas of love, creativity, abundance, and self-worth. Avoid vague desires, instead, make them specific. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," say, "I intend to increase my income by $10,000 in the next 6 months by starting a side hustle as a freelance writer." By setting a timeline, you are giving yourself a benchmark and a goal to actively move towards. Visualize your intentions as if they have already manifested. Imagine what it would feel like to be in a loving relationship, to express yourself creatively, to have financial security, and to love yourself unconditionally. Feel the emotions associated with your desires. What would it feel like to experience the joy of love, the excitement of creativity, the security of abundance, and the confidence of self-love? Those emotions are key to inspired actions. Take inspired action, not forced action. What small steps can you take each day to move closer to your goals? These actions don't have to be grand gestures. They can be simple things like sending a message to a loved one, working on your creative project for 15 minutes, or reading a book about financial literacy. Trust your intuition and follow your gut feelings. If an opportunity arises, seize it. Don't overthink it, just act. Differentiate between forced action and inspired action. Forced action feels like a chore, while inspired action feels exciting and energizing. If you're feeling resistance or dread, it's a sign that you're forcing yourself to do something that's not aligned with your authentic desires. Instead, try to find a way to make it fun and engaging. Don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from your experiences. The key is to keep moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. What actions are you inspired to take right now to manifest your desires? After February 16th, we're going to want to ensure you continue the success you've cultivated by integrating the Venusian energy into your daily practices. Start each day with affirmations that affirm your worthiness, your creativity, and your abundance. Keep a gratitude journal and write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Dedicate time to creative pursuits, such as painting, writing, or playing music. Engage in self-care activities that nourish your body, mind, and soul. Take a walk in nature, meditate, or spend time with loved ones. Remember that integrating Venusian energy is not a one-time event, it's a daily practice. What new daily practices are you willing to incorporate into your life to sustain your alignment with Venusian energy? The key is to trust the process, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. Know that manifestation is a journey, not a destination, and the universe is always working in your favor, even when it doesn't feel like it. Setbacks are simply opportunities for growth and learning. Trust that everything is happening for a reason and that you are being guided towards your highest good. Remember to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledge your progress and appreciate the blessings in your life. Keep a success journal, sharing your accomplishments with loved ones, or treating yourself to a special reward. This reinforces your sense of gratitude and reinforces the positive energy flow. How can you embrace the journey and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly for you? What small successes will you celebrate today? What will you be offering the world from your newly elevated platform? because sharing your abundance amplifies the flow of Venusian energy. Give back to your community, support causes you care about, and express generosity towards others. Volunteering your time, donating to charity, or simply offering a helping hand to someone in need. By giving, you are opening yourself up to receive even more abundance. Remember that you're not just creating a better life for yourself, you're creating a better world for everyone. And remember, we're in this together. And this is just the beginning of your journey with Venus. Are you ready to take the next step and unlock even more profound levels of manifestation? In the next section, we'll dive into specific meditation techniques and advanced visualization exercises that will supercharge your intentions and bring your dreams into reality faster than you ever thought possible. It's time to delve deeper into the heart of manifestation, and that begins with looking in the mirror, quite literally. Because the truth is, the moon is acting like a cosmic mirror reflecting the light of Venus. If we want to transform our external world and manifest miracle changes in our life, we must first transform our inner world and learn to love and accept ourselves unconditionally. If your internal foundation is shaky, any external successes you manifest will inevitably crumble. Consider this: have you ever noticed that when you're feeling insecure or unworthy, you tend to attract situations and people that mirror those feelings back to you? Maybe you attract critical partners, demanding bosses, or financial hardships that reinforce your negative self-image. This isn't a coincidence. It's a direct reflection of your internal state, and it works in reverse, too. When you cultivate self-love, compassion, and acceptance, you become a magnet for positive experiences and supportive relationships that reflect those qualities back to you. Do you see yourself as worthy of love, abundance, and success? Because the universe will reflect your self-image, and this Venus peak power is the perfect opportunity to rewrite that image, starting from the inside out. Are you ready to gaze into the mirror of Venus and discover the radiant being that you truly are? To cultivate genuine self-love, it's time to journey inward and connect with your inner child, that innocent and vulnerable part of yourself who yearns for love, acceptance, and validation. So many of us carry unhealed childhood wounds that continue to affect our self-worth and relationships in adulthood. Perhaps you felt unloved, neglected, or criticized as a child, and those experiences left you with deep-seated beliefs that you're not good enough, not worthy of love, or somehow flawed. The good news is, you have the power to heal those old wounds by reparenting yourself, providing yourself with the love and attention you lacked as a child. Start by identifying the unmet needs of your inner child. What did you long for as a child that you didn't receive? Was it affection, validation, security, or simply someone to listen to you without judgment? Once you've identified those needs, make a conscious effort to provide them for yourself in the present. Write a letter to your younger self, offering words of comfort, reassurance, and unconditional love. Visualize yourself holding your inner child, comforting them, and letting them know that they are safe, loved, and cherished. Engage in activities that bring you joy and make you feel like a child again, such as playing, dancing, or creating art. Your inner child wants to play. Is it time to let them out? But true self-acceptance requires more than just nurturing your inner child. It also requires embracing your shadow self, those hidden or repressed aspects of your personality that you may judge as negative or undesirable. We all have a shadow, and denying it only gives it more power over you. These are the parts of ourselves we often try to hide from the world, and sometimes from ourselves, fearing they will make us unlovable or unacceptable. But here's the secret. Your shadow self is not your enemy. It's a hidden source of strength, creativity, and authenticity. Embracing your imperfections, your vulnerabilities, and even your darker impulses can actually make you more whole, more compassionate, and more powerful. Think about it. Are you overly critical of others? That's often a sign that you're projecting your own shadow onto them, judging them for qualities that you secretly fear within yourself. So, how do you embrace your shadow self? Start by acknowledging its existence, by identifying the traits and behaviors that you tend to judge or repress. Give yourself permission to feel those emotions without judgment, without trying to fix or change them. Because through your shadow you find your light. And now for the most vulnerable exercise of them all, it's time for the mirror exercise. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and truly see yourself. Not just your physical appearance, but the essence of who you are, your strengths, your vulnerabilities, your quirks, and your unique beauty. But here's the catch. You have to look at yourself with compassion, acceptance, and unconditional love. No judgment, no criticism, just pure appreciation for the amazing being that you are. Start by identifying 3 things you love about yourself, both physical and non-physical. Maybe you love your smile, your eyes, or your hair. Maybe you love your intelligence, your kindness, your sense of humor, or your creativity. Acknowledge these qualities and allow yourself to feel proud of who you are. Then speak kindly to yourself in the mirror, offering words of encouragement, support, and affirmation. Tell yourself that you are worthy of love, abundance, and success. Tell yourself that you believe in yourself and that you know you can achieve your dreams. Repeat these affirmations daily and allow them to reprogram your subconscious mind with positive beliefs about yourself. This is not vanity, it's self-love in action. Are you ready to look into the mirror of Venus and fall in love with the beautiful soul staring back at you? But self-love is only the beginning. It's also time to rewrite your love story by healing those old relationship patterns that have been keeping you stuck in unhealthy cycles. Do you keep attracting the same type of partner, even though you know they're not good for you? Do you find yourself repeating the same arguments and conflicts over and over again? These are signs that you're trapped in unhealthy relationship patterns, and it's time to break free. Because this peak Venusian energy is not just about manifesting new relationships, it's about healing the wounds that have been sabotaging your love life for far too long. So, are you ready to examine your past and create a new, healthier blueprint for your future relationships? It starts with recognizing the roles you tend to play. It's time to step back and examine the recurring archetypes in your relationships, understanding that you may be playing a role that contributes to unhealthy dynamics. Are you always the rescuer, trying to fix your partners and neglecting your own needs? Or are you the victim, constantly seeking attention and sympathy, but never taking responsibility for your own happiness? Maybe you're the narcissist, demanding attention and admiration, but lacking empathy for your partner's feelings. Or perhaps you're the empath, absorbing your partner's emotions and sacrificing your own well-being. Maybe you're avoidant, pushing love away because you fear intimacy. Or maybe you're anxious, clinging to love and always needing reassurance. Each of these roles has its own motivations and patterns of behavior, and understanding your own role is the first step to breaking free. A rescuer may be motivated by a need to feel needed. A victim may be seeking attention. A narcissist may be seeking admiration, while an empath may be seeking to heal or fix. What role do you consistently play, and why? What motivates your choices? Breaking free from these patterns requires conscious effort and a willingness to change your own behavior, because you cannot change anyone else. This begins with self-awareness, by identifying the triggers that lead you to fall back into your old patterns. What situations or emotions tend to activate your rescuer, victim, narcissist, or empath tendencies? Once you're aware of your triggers, you can start to develop new responses. If you tend to be a rescuer, focus on setting boundaries and allowing your partner to take responsibility for their own problems. If you tend to be a victim, focus on taking ownership of your life and making choices that empower you. If you tend to be a narcissist, focus on developing empathy and considering your partner's needs. If you tend to be an empath, focus on protecting your energy and prioritizing your own well-being. Communicate your needs and boundaries clearly and assertively. Don't be afraid to say no or to ask for what you need. Learn to trust your intuition and walk away from relationships that are not serving you. What behaviors will you change, and what boundaries will you set? How will you disrupt the negative cycles you've been trapped in? Integral to moving forward in love is forgiveness, for yourself and others. But to be clear, forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior. It's about freeing yourself from its grip, because holding onto anger and resentment only hurts you in the long run, poisoning your heart and blocking your ability to receive love. So how do you forgive? Start by acknowledging your pain and allowing yourself to feel the emotions associated with it. Don't try to suppress or deny your anger, sadness, or hurt. Allow yourself to cry, to scream, to vent, or to do whatever you need to do to release those emotions. Write a letter to your ex-partner, expressing your forgiveness for their actions and releasing any resentment or anger that you're still holding on to. Then, release the weight of that trauma and burn that letter as a symbolic act of release. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you've made in past relationships. Remember that you're human and you're going to make mistakes. The key is to learn from those mistakes and move forward with compassion and self-acceptance. Forgiveness is not a one-time event, it's a process. You may need to revisit these steps multiple times as you continue to heal from past hurts. Are you ready to release the weight of the past and open your heart to a new love story? And what does that new love story look like? It's time to create a vision of your ideal relationship, one that is based on mutual love, respect, trust, and support. Write a detailed description of your ideal partner, focusing on their qualities, values, communication style, and emotional availability. Are they kind, compassionate, and understanding? Are they honest, trustworthy, and reliable? Do they communicate openly and honestly? Are they emotionally available and willing to be vulnerable? Envision yourself in this relationship, feeling the joy, intimacy, and connection that it brings. Imagine what it would be like to wake up every morning next to someone who truly loves and cherishes you. Visualize yourself sharing your life with someone who supports your dreams, celebrates your successes, and comforts you during challenging times. Create a vision board with images and words that represent your ideal relationship. This will help you visualize your goals and stay motivated. Be open to receiving love in unexpected ways. Your ideal partner may not look exactly like you imagined, but they will possess the qualities that are most important to you. So, how will you know when you've found the right person? Are you ready to write a new love story and step into a future filled with joy, connection, and lasting love? And just as Venus influences our love and relationships, it also influences our ability to attract abundance, though perhaps not in the way that you might expect. Because true abundance extends far beyond the bank account, encompassing joy, love, health, meaningful connections, creativity, purpose, and spiritual fulfillment. A life overflowing with money, but devoid of love, joy, or purpose, is not truly abundant. So it's time to challenge the conventional view of abundance as solely financial and expand your definition to encompass all areas of your life. Because true abundance is not about having it all, it's about appreciating what you already have and cultivating a mindset of gratitude and generosity. Do you see yourself as a wealthy person? Because your definition of wealth dictates your ability to attract it. So how do you cultivate a mindset of true abundance? It starts with gratitude, recognizing and appreciating the blessings that already exist in your life. Because gratitude is the golden key that unlocks the flow of abundance. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, and that simple shift can transform your entire life. Take a moment to reflect on all the things you're grateful for: your health, your loved ones, your home, your job, your talents, your opportunities, and your experiences. Keep a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Express appreciation to others, letting them know how much you value their presence in your life. Take time to notice and appreciate the beauty in your surroundings: the sunshine, the trees, the flowers, the birds, and the sky. Practice mindful consumption, being aware of the resources you use and appreciating the abundance that is available to you. How can you deepen your gratitude practice and recognize the abundance that already surrounds you? And if gratitude is the golden key, inner joy is the magnet for miracles. Cultivating inner joy is not about ignoring negative emotions or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the positive aspects of your life and engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. because inner joy is a powerful force that attracts abundance, creativity, and positive relationships into your life. Spend time with loved ones, engaging in hobbies, listening to music, or practicing mindfulness. Remember that inner joy is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a practice that requires conscious effort and intention. There may be dark times, but you can always choose joy. What activities bring you the most joy, and how can you incorporate them into your daily life? And a critical component of joy comes from sharing our lives with others, as meaningful connections are essential for creating a sense of abundance. Cultivate stronger relationships with loved ones, spending quality time together, expressing appreciation, and offering support. Build new connections, joining groups or organizations that align with your interests, attending social events, and reaching out to people who inspire you. Contribute to your community, volunteering your time, donating to causes you care about, and offering a helping hand to those in need. Serving others not only enhances your own sense of abundance, but it also creates a ripple effect of positivity and joy that spreads throughout the world. Remember that you're not alone in this journey and that you have the power to create a more abundant world for yourself and for others. What steps can you take to strengthen your relationships and build new connections in your community? Finally, it's time to recognize the symphony of synchronicity in your life, recognizing the divine timing that is orchestrating your journey. Because synchronicity isn't random, it's a sign from the universe that you're on the right path. It's a wink from the divine, letting you know that you're being guided and supported. So pay attention to the meaningful coincidences that occur in your life, the repeating numbers, the unexpected encounters, the perfectly timed messages. What patterns are emerging in your life, and what might they be trying to tell you? Synchronicities are those meaningful coincidences that seem to be orchestrated by a higher intelligence. Perhaps you keep seeing the same numbers repeatedly, such as 111, 222, or 333. Perhaps you keep encountering the same animal or symbol, such as a butterfly, a feather, or a heart. Perhaps you keep receiving unexpected messages that seem perfectly timed to your current situation. These are all signs that the universe is trying to get your attention, and it's important to pay attention to them. Interpreting these signs involves paying attention to your intuition, to your feelings, and to your thoughts when these events occur. Ask yourself what the universe is trying to tell you. Is it a message of encouragement, a warning, or a call to action? Is it a confirmation that you're on the right path, or a nudge to change direction? The signs can be literal or symbolic, so be open to interpreting them in a way that resonates with you. Ultimately, you have to trust in divine timing. Everything happens in perfect timing, even if it doesn't always make sense in the moment, and you must trust that the universe is working in your favor, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. Remember that waiting can often lead to something even better than what you initially desired. And what do Venusian synchronicities look like? They might involve encountering images of hearts, flowers, or beautiful art. You might receive compliments or expressions of love, and you might experience sudden bursts of creativity or inspiration. Be open to these signs and follow their guidance, because they are leading you towards your highest good. Are you ready to tune into the symphony of synchronicity and dance to the rhythm of divine timing? Now buckle up, because in the next section, we're going to dive into those advanced meditation techniques and visualization exercises I mentioned, and these will supercharge your intentions, bringing your dreams into reality faster than you ever thought possible. Now buckle up, because in the next section, we're going to dive into those advanced meditation techniques and visualization exercises I mentioned, and these will supercharge your intentions, bringing your dreams into reality faster than you ever thought possible. But before we get there, we must address the inner obstacles that might be blocking your path, because even the most powerful techniques won't work if you're unconsciously resisting your own desires. Have you ever felt like you're running in place, working hard, but not getting anywhere? That's often a sign that you're battling hidden inner resistance. So are you ready to unmask these obstacles and clear the way for your miracle manifestations? Let's start with the comfort zone paradox. Why do we so often resist the very things we want? Because change is scary. Even when our current situation is unpleasant, it's familiar, and familiarity can feel safer than the unknown. We become attached to our routines, our beliefs, and even our suffering because they provide a sense of predictability and control. Think of your comfort zone like a thermostat. You might want to turn up the heat and create a more fulfilling life, but the thermostat keeps snapping back to the same old setting, the one that's programmed with your fears and limiting beliefs. For example, someone who deeply desires a loving relationship might unconsciously avoid intimacy due to past trauma. They might find fault with every potential partner or push people away before they can get too close. They want love, but their fear of vulnerability sabotages their efforts. The status quo, even if it's painful, becomes a strange sort of haven. Does this resonate? What comfort zones are you clinging to, even though they're holding you back? What heat setting do you truly want to inhabit? To break free, it's time to put your limiting beliefs on trial. These are the deeply ingrained negative narratives that tell you what you can and cannot achieve. Beliefs like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve love, or I'll never be successful. These beliefs act like a self-fulfilling prophecy, shaping your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in ways that reinforce their validity. But here's the thing, these beliefs are not facts. They're just stories you've been telling yourself, and you have the power to rewrite those stories. So grab a pen and paper and prepare to act as your own lawyer. Choose one limiting belief that you know has been holding you back and put it on trial. For example, I'm not good enough. Now write an opening statement outlining the evidence against this belief. What accomplishments have you achieved? What positive qualities do you possess? What areas have you grown in? Next, write a defense, rebutting the arguments in favor of the limiting belief. Acknowledge your imperfections, but emphasize your strengths and your potential. Finally, write a closing statement, summarizing your case and declaring your verdict. I am good enough. Act as if you already believe it. Repeat this exercise with other limiting beliefs, and watch as your inner landscape begins to shift. Are you ready to dismantle those false narratives and reclaim your power? But even with new beliefs in place, the inner critic can still rear its ugly head, filling your mind with doubt and self-judgment. This inner critic is the voice that tells you you're not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough, and that you're going to fail. It's often a reflection of internalized criticism from your past, voices of parents, teachers, or other authority figures who instilled in you a sense of inadequacy. Silencing this inner critic requires conscious effort and a willingness to challenge its negative pronouncements. When the inner critic says, you'll never succeed, respond with, I'm willing to learn and grow, and I'm capable of achieving my goals. When it says, you're not worthy of love, respond with, I am lovable and deserving of healthy relationships. Practice mindfulness techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing, to quiet the mind and create space for positive self-talk. Reframe negative thoughts, looking for the positive aspects of every situation. Focus on your strengths and accomplishments and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Remember, you are stronger than your inner critic, and you have the power to silence its voice of doubt. How will you manage your inner critic and cultivate a more compassionate inner dialogue? Beyond this, you must learn to transform fear and other negative emotions into fuel for manifestation. Because, let's face it, manifestation isn't always sunshine and rainbows. It often involves facing your fears, stepping outside your comfort zone, and taking risks. And when those negative emotions arise, it's important to process them in a healthy way, rather than suppressing them or letting them derail your efforts. This process is known as emotional alchemy. For instance, if you're feeling anxious about pursuing a new career path, acknowledge the fear, feel it fully, and then use it as motivation to prepare thoroughly and take calculated risks. Note the difference between healthy fear, which motivates you to prepare, and paralyzing fear, which prevents you from taking action. Practice emotional freedom technique, EFT, also known as tapping, to release blocked energy and reduce emotional intensity. Journal about your feelings, exploring their roots and identifying any limiting beliefs that may be contributing to them. Remember that your emotions are not your enemy. They're valuable sources of information and energy. Learn to harness their power and transform them into fuel for your dreams. What negative emotions are you currently experiencing, and how can you transform them into fuel for your manifestation journey? Having addressed the internal obstacles, it's time to harness the power of belief. You see, belief bridges intention and manifestation. Wanting something simply isn't enough. You must truly believe that it's possible, which means aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desires. It means embodying the energy of your desired outcome, acting and feeling as if it has already manifested. This is living from the end. If you want to attract abundance, act generously, invest in your skills, and visualize yourself living a prosperous life. It's not about pretending to be rich. It's about embodying the energy of abundance, appreciating what you have, and knowing that more is on its way. If you want to attract love, cultivate self-love, compassion, and empathy, and act as if you're already in a loving relationship with yourself. Are you believing in your desired outcomes? And so, shift your identity to align with your desires, becoming the person who already has what you want. If you want to attract love, you must first become a loving person. If you want to attract success, you must embody the qualities of a successful person. This isn't about external achievements, it's about internal qualities like kindness, confidence, resilience, and integrity. Cultivate self-love, compassion, and empathy, and you'll naturally attract a loving partner. Develop a strong work ethic, a positive attitude, and a willingness to learn, and you'll naturally attract success. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, and watch as your desires manifest effortlessly. Let's not forget the science of belief, backed by the placebo effect, where patients who believe they are receiving effective treatment often experience improved outcomes, even if they are receiving a placebo. Belief is not just wishful thinking, it's a powerful force that can influence our reality by activating neural pathways, releasing endorphins, and influencing our immune system. Studies have shown that positive thinking can improve health, reduce stress, and increase resilience. While the science is still evolving, the evidence suggests that belief is a potent ingredient in the recipe for manifestation. And finally, cultivate unwavering faith in the universe, because you must trust the universe and its ability to deliver your desires. This faith isn't blind faith, but informed faith based on evidence and experience. Practices such as prayer, meditation, and affirmations can help strengthen your faith and connect you with a higher power. Surrender to the process, releasing your attachment to the outcome and trusting that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. Know that even when faced with challenges or setbacks, the universe is ultimately working in your favor, guiding you towards your highest good. So embrace Venusian living, embodying love, beauty, and harmony. The core values of love, beauty, harmony, creativity, and abundance can serve as a compass for guiding your decisions and actions in all areas of life. Remember that living a Venusian life is not about perfection, it's about intention, choosing to respond with kindness and compassion in challenging situations, surrounding yourself with beauty and inspiration, cultivating harmonious relationships, pursuing creative passions, and embracing an abundant mindset. These values should guide your actions. And so you must create a Venusian sanctuary, nurturing your environment. Surround yourself with beauty, comfort, and inspiration in your home and workspace. Incorporate elements such as flowers, candles, art, music, and crystals. Use Feng Shui principles to enhance the flow of energy and create a harmonious atmosphere. Create a dedicated creative space or set up a meditation corner with calming elements. Your environment should nurture your senses and support your well-being. How can you transform your space into a haven of Venusian energy? Don't forget the art of self-care, as it honors your body and soul. Incorporate daily self-care rituals such as taking a relaxing bath, practicing yoga, spending time in nature, or engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Cook a healthy meal, read a book, listen to music, or connect with loved ones. Tailor these practices to your preferences and lifestyle and make them a non-negotiable part of your routine. It's about intentionally carving out time to nurture your mind, body, and spirit. And finally, create a ripple effect by spreading Venusian energy. Express love, kindness, and generosity towards others, volunteering your time, donating to charity, offering a helping hand to someone in need, or simply smiling at a stranger. The key is to infuse your actions with genuine love and compassion. Contributing to the world is an essential aspect of living a fulfilling and abundant life. Remember, it's not just what you do, but how you do it. Are you ready to spread the magic of Venusian energy and create a more loving and harmonious world? Now that we've explored the power of belief, embodiment, and Venusian living, it's time to turn our attention to the practical exercises that can help you harness this energy for manifesting your desires. Because, are you ready to learn about the specific meditation techniques, visualization practices, and creative activities that will activate the Venusian energy within you and bring your dreams to life? So, are you ready to learn about the specific meditation techniques, visualization practices, and creative activities that will activate the Venusian energy within you and bring your dreams to life? Then let's not delay a moment longer. First, let's discuss how to maximize FEB 16 through peak Venusian rituals, consciously directing energy to enhance your manifestations. This is it, the moment to set the stage. Begin by creating a sacred space, setting the stage for manifestation. Remember, your environment is an extension of your inner world, and on FEB 16, the veil will be thin, so preparing your physical space amplifies your intentions exponentially. This isn't just about tidying up, it's about curating an environment that resonates with the frequency of love, beauty, and abundance. Start with cleansing rituals. Smudging with sage or Palo Santo clears stagnant energy, creating a blank canvas for your desires. Visualize the smoke carrying away negativity and making space for Venusian blessings. If you prefer, create salt water, sea salt is best, and sprinkle it around the perimeter of your space, setting the intention that it absorbs any unwanted energies. Then, create a Venusian altar. This doesn't have to be elaborate. It can be a simple arrangement of items that evoke feelings of love, beauty, and abundance. Roses fresh or dried, crystals like rose quartz or green aventurine, artwork that inspires you, or even a vision board representing your desires. Place these items intentionally, setting intentions for each one. For example, as you place the rose quartz, affirm, "I open myself to receiving unconditional love." As you arrange your altar, visualize your space filling with a warm, pink light, the color of Venusian energy. If you live in a small apartment, don't worry, even a tiny corner can become a powerful sanctuary. Use a small table or shelf and focus on quality over quantity. The key is to imbue the space with your intention. If you have a larger home, consider dedicating an entire room or area to Venusian practices. Use soft lighting, play calming music, and fill the space with fragrant scents like rose or lavender. Use sound, like singing bowls, bells, or even just a favorite song to set the tone. The goal is to create a space that feels safe, nurturing, and conducive to your deepest desires. What small steps can you take right now to transform your space into a Venusian haven? Having created your sacred space, now it's time to connect with the goddess herself through a Venusian invocation, connecting with the goddess and consciously calling upon her energy. This is about establishing a direct line to the source of love, beauty, and abundance. An invocation is a powerful way to focus your intention and amplify your connection to Venusian energy. It's a guided meditation or prayer for connecting with the energy of Venus. You can visualize Venus as a goddess or archetypal figure, a radiant being of light and love, extending her blessings to you. See her in your mind's eye in whatever form resonates most strongly with you. Recite affirmations related to love, beauty, and abundance, speaking them with conviction and feeling their energy resonating within you. For example, I am worthy of love. I am beautiful inside and out. I am open to receiving abundance in all areas of my life. But the most important aspect of a Venusian invocation is expressing gratitude. Thank Venus for her blessings, both past and present, and express your faith in her ability to manifest your desires. Acknowledge that Venus embodies beauty, balance, and love. This isn't about rote repetition, it's about creating a heartfelt connection. For example, imagine Venus standing before you, radiating love and acceptance. Feel her energy enveloping you, filling you with warmth and joy. Then share your desires with her, speaking from your heart with honesty and vulnerability. You can adapt this invocation to your own beliefs and intentions. Write your own prayer or create your own visualization, using language and imagery that resonate deeply with you. Focus on sensory details, feeling the warmth of Venus's embrace, smelling the fragrance of roses, and hearing the gentle music of the spheres. What personalized invocation can you create to connect with the boundless love and beauty of Venus? Now we must amplify self-perception through mirror work amplification, seeing your radiant self reflected and claiming your inner beauty. You see, mirrors are powerful tools for self-reflection, and on Feb 16, they become portals for self-love. You've likely practiced mirror work before, but now it's time to deepen the exercise and harness the amplified energy of Venus. Looking deeply into your eyes, not just at your reflection, but into the depths of your soul, and affirming your self-worth, beauty, and lovability. This isn't about vanity, it's about recognizing the inherent radiance that resides within you. See yourself through Venus's eyes, recognizing your unique gifts, your strengths, and your potential. Acknowledge your imperfections, but focus on your inner beauty, your kindness, your compassion, and your strength. What do you see in yourself beyond the surface? As you gaze into the mirror, repeat affirmations like, I love and accept myself unconditionally. I am beautiful inside and out. I am worthy of love and happiness. But don't just say the words, feel them. Allow yourself to truly believe them, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. If you encounter resistance or self-doubt, acknowledge those feelings and then gently challenge them. For example, if you think, I'm not beautiful, respond with, I am beautiful in my own unique way. Visualize your future self, the person you aspire to be, radiating confidence, joy, and love, and see that version of yourself reflected in the mirror. By embodying that energy, you're drawing it into your present reality. What specific affirmations will you use to see your radiant self reflected in the mirror? Finally, to complete your preparations, activate your most divine Venusian energies through creative expression activation, unleashing your inner artist. Venus is the planet of creativity, and on Feb 16, your artistic talents will be amplified. This isn't just for professional artists, it's for anyone who wants to express themselves authentically. Engage in a creative activity that resonates with Venusian energy, painting, writing, dancing, singing, or playing music. Let your intuition guide you and allow your creativity to flow freely. But before you begin, connect this activity to your intentions. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to create in your life? Now infuse that intention into your creative expression. If you want to attract love, write a love poem to yourself, celebrating your unique qualities and expressing your self-love. If you want to manifest abundance, paint a vision of your ideal future, filled with prosperity and joy. If you want to unlock your inner sensuality, dance to music that evokes feelings of passion and desire. The key is to express yourself authentically, without judgment or self-criticism. Let your emotions flow and allow your creativity to guide you. Overcome creative blocks by experimenting with different mediums, trying new techniques, or simply setting a timer and allowing yourself to create without pressure. Remember, there are no rules, no right or wrong answers. The only goal is to express yourself and connect with your inner artist. So, what creative activity will you choose to unleash your Venusian energy and manifest your desires? Having completed your Feb 16 preparations, you must be ready to step into the quantum field. Because, what if I told you that you could bend time, choose your reality, and influence the very fabric of the universe with your mind. Then prepare to expand your consciousness, because next, we're diving deep into the quantum field of manifestation, exploring how to transcend 3D limitations and tap into the infinite possibilities that lie beyond. This is where manifestation becomes a science, grounded in the principles of quantum physics. Let's begin with the observer effect, learning how consciousness shapes reality. At the heart of quantum physics lies a mind-bending concept, the observer effect. This means that the act of observing a quantum system can actually change its behavior. In other words, consciousness is not just a passive bystander, it's an active participant in shaping reality. In a famous experiment, scientists discovered that electrons, which can behave as both particles and waves, only manifest as particles when they are being observed. When not observed, they exist as a wave of possibilities. Relate this to manifestation, emphasizing that our beliefs and expectations can shape our reality. If we believe that something is possible, we are more likely to create it. If we believe that we are worthy of love and abundance, we are more likely to attract those things into our lives. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a scientific principle demonstrating the power of consciousness to influence the material world. Now, I want to mention a crucial caveat. While the observer effect is a well-established concept in quantum physics, its direct application to manifestation is a subject of debate, even some skepticism. Some scientists argue that the scale of quantum effects is too small to directly influence macroscopic events. However, even with these criticisms, the underlying principle remains: consciousness is not separate from reality. It's an integral part of it, and this awareness can empower you to take control of your thoughts, beliefs, and expectations, knowing that they have a direct impact on the world around you. How can you consciously observe your life, focusing on the positive aspects and shaping your reality for the better? You must also harness time bending, manifesting from the future and collapsing timelines into the present moment. The concept of time bending suggests that linear time is an illusion and that the future can influence the present. Imagine your desired outcome already existing in the future. Step into that reality in your mind and act from that space. This involves visualizing yourself living your dream life and then acting in alignment with that vision, making decisions as if you have already achieved your goals. If you want to start a business, visualize yourself running a successful company and then take steps to create that reality. If you want to attract a loving partner, visualize yourself in a fulfilling relationship and then act as if you are already loved and cherished. It's not about pretending, it's about embodying the energy of your desired outcome. One powerful technique is to write a letter from your future self, describing your life as it is 6 months or a year from now. Detail your accomplishments, your relationships, and your overall sense of well-being. Read this letter every day and allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with that future reality. By doing so, you are creating a powerful attractive field, drawing that future into your present. How can you step into your future self and begin manifesting from that reality today? And what if you could choose your destiny? Then you must begin parallel realities, choosing your preferred timeline and stepping into the best version of yourself. The concept of parallel realities suggests that multiple versions of reality exist simultaneously, each with its own set of possibilities. From a quantum perspective, every decision creates a split, branching off into countless timelines. If so, we can choose which timeline we experience by shifting our consciousness and aligning with the desired reality. This isn't about passively waiting for good things to happen, it's about actively choosing your destiny. Visualize yourself stepping into a timeline where you are healthy, wealthy, and happy, and then acting in alignment with that reality. What decisions would you make? What actions would you take? How would you feel? Actively engage in timeline jumping, consciously shifting your focus and energy to the desired reality. But it's also important to be aware of default timelines, those that you unconsciously drift into based on your habits and beliefs. By becoming more conscious of your thoughts, feelings, and actions, you can prevent yourself from falling into unwanted timelines and consciously choose the reality you prefer. What timeline are you currently on, and what steps can you take to shift to a more desirable one? Finally, let's learn how to activate your heart-brain connection, activating the field of possibilities through love, gratitude, and compassion. The connection between the heart and the brain is a powerful source of electromagnetic energy that can influence the quantum field. You see, your heart is not just a pump, it's a powerful source of intuition, emotion, and electromagnetic energy. This energy radiates outwards, interacting with the quantum field and influencing your reality. By activating your heart's energy through practices such as gratitude, compassion, and love, you can amplify your manifestation power. The HeartMath Institute has conducted extensive research on the heart-brain connection, demonstrating that positive emotions like gratitude and love can create coherence in your heart rhythms, which in turn influences your brain function and your overall well-being. Take a moment to practice gratitude for your blessings, sending love and compassion to yourself and others, and focusing on positive emotions. Visualize your heart radiating love and light, creating a powerful attractive field for your desires. How can you activate your heart's energy and create a more coherent and powerful manifestation field? Now you know how to harness these Venusian powers. But what happens when challenges arise? Then prepare yourself, because next we must confront how to navigate the inevitable challenges and turn obstacles into opportunities. This is the key to sustainable manifestation. Now you know how to harness these Venusian powers, but what happens when challenges arise? Then prepare yourself, because next we must confront how to navigate the inevitable challenges and turn obstacles into opportunities. This is the key to sustainable manifestation. To elevate your knowledge of Venusian energies, let's first examine the astrological blueprint, Venus on FEB 16. First, we must consider the planetary aspects of Venus's cosmic dance. On February 16th, Venus will be engaged in a complex interplay of planetary aspects. Imagine Venus conjunct Jupiter in Pisces at 27 degrees. This amplifies feelings of compassion and generosity, making it an opportune time for acts of kindness and charitable giving. It's as if the cosmos is encouraging us to open our hearts and share our abundance with others. Conversely, visualize Venus square Saturn in Gemini at 10 degrees. This could present obstacles and delays in relationships or creative projects, challenging you to overcome limitations and persevere in the face of adversity. This aspect serves as a cosmic test, pushing you to strengthen your resolve and refine your approach. What if Venus is trine Mars in Sagittarius at 15 degrees? This ignites passion and enthusiasm, infusing your actions with vitality and drive, and providing the impetus to pursue your desires with confidence. Think of these aspects as the various instruments in an orchestra, each contributing its unique tone and texture to the overall symphony. Venus is the conductor, harmonizing these energies to create a masterpiece of manifestation. Are you ready to interpret these cosmic signals and orchestrate your own destiny? Next, the zodiacal placement of Venus in a specific sign matters greatly. On February 16th, Venus will be positioned in Pisces. Picture how the dreamy, intuitive, and compassionate qualities of Pisces will color Venus's expression. It's an invitation to connect with your emotions, embrace your sensitivity, and express your creativity through art, music, or poetry. The element of water further enhances Venus's fluidity and adaptability, making it easier to flow with change and embrace the unexpected. Envision how this placement manifests in different areas of life. In relationships, it encourages empathy, forgiveness, and unconditional love. In creative pursuits, it inspires imagination, intuition, and artistic expression. In financial matters, it fosters generosity, compassion, and a willingness to share your abundance with others. Venus in Pisces dissolves boundaries, connecting you to the collective consciousness and amplifying your capacity for compassion. Consider the potential challenges. Pisces can sometimes be prone to escapism, illusion, and self-deception. Therefore, it's essential to stay grounded in reality, trust your intuition, and discern between what is real and what is imagined. How can you harness the dreamy, compassionate energy of Venus in Pisces to manifest your heart's desires while staying grounded in reality? Also consider Venus's house placement. While this video cannot predict your personal house placement, a general overview can still be invaluable. Venus in the 7th house of partnerships brings harmonious and fulfilling relationships. It's an alignment that fosters connection, understanding, and mutual appreciation. The universe seems to be conspiring to bring you closer to those you love, creating a sense of belonging and harmony. Conversely, imagine Venus in the 5th house of creativity. This sparks joy and self-expression. The cosmos encourages you to unleash your inner artist, embrace your unique talents, and express yourself authentically. What about Venus in the 2nd house of values and resources? This placement can attract abundance and prosperity, infusing your life with material comforts and financial security. It's a time to focus on your self-worth, recognize your inherent value, and attract opportunities that align with your values. Envision the other possibilities. Venus in the 10th house of career can bring recognition and success in your chosen field, opening doors to new opportunities and elevating your professional standing. Where does Venus reside in your natal chart, and how can you leverage its placement to unlock your full potential? And finally, consider fixed stars, the stellar connections of Venus. On February 16th, Venus might be aligned with fixed stars. Visualize Venus aligned with Spica, a star that brings blessings of abundance, beauty, and recognition for creative talents. It's as if the universe is shining a spotlight on your unique gifts, recognizing your inherent value and rewarding your artistic endeavors. Contemplate other stellar connections. Venus aligned with Algol, though less harmonious, is a star associated with intensity and transformation. This can manifest as challenges in relationships or creative pursuits, but also as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Algol demands that you confront your shadow aspects, heal your wounds, and emerge stronger and more resilient. The fixed stars act as cosmic beacons, illuminating your path and guiding you toward your destiny. They offer insights into your strengths, challenges, and potential, helping you to navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity and purpose. Which stellar connections resonate most strongly with you, and how can you harness their energy to manifest your desires? So with the astrological blueprint in hand, we can move on to the even more complex topic of how to unlock manifestations in your life. To start, understand that intentions are important, but not everything. So next, let's explore how to go beyond intention, the art of allowing and receiving. First, we must understand the paradox of control. The law of least effort dictates that setting clear intentions is essential. Simultaneously, surrendering to the universe's timing and allowing things to unfold naturally is also important. Think of someone who is desperately seeking a relationship. Their anxious energy might unknowingly push potential partners away. Instead, by relaxing, trusting the process, and focusing on their own happiness, they create space for love to enter their lives organically. It's like planting a seed. You can water and nurture it, but you can't force it to grow faster than its natural pace. Similarly, with manifestation, you can set your intentions, take inspired action, but also trust that the universe will deliver your desires at the perfect time. Why does forcing or controlling outcomes hinder the manifestation process? Because it creates resistance. It sends a message to the universe that you don't trust it to deliver what is best for you. Envision the flow of a river. It naturally finds its way to the ocean, navigating obstacles and adapting to the terrain. Similarly, your manifestations will unfold more smoothly when you release control and trust the flow of life. What specific areas of your life are you trying to control, and how can you release that control to allow things to unfold naturally? Next is releasing attachment. Understand that holding on too tightly to your desires can create resistance, and prevent the universe from delivering what is truly meant for you. You see, visualizing your dream job is great. However, being open to unexpected opportunities that might be even better is what allows the universe to work its magic. Attachment is like trying to hold onto sand too tightly. The more you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. Similarly, with manifestation, the more you cling to a specific outcome, the more likely you are to push it away. How can you cultivate detachment and trust that the universe has your best interests at heart? One way is to focus on the journey rather than the destination. Enjoy the process of manifesting, celebrate your progress, and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if it doesn't look exactly as you expected. Envision yourself releasing your desires into the universe, like releasing a balloon into the sky. Watch it float away, knowing that it will return to you in its own time and in its own way. How can you release attachment and trust that the universe will deliver what is truly meant for you? Next is understanding the vacuum law. Visualize releasing old clothes, ending toxic relationships, or letting go of limiting beliefs. In order to receive something new, you must first create space for it by releasing something old. It's akin to decluttering your closet. You can't bring in new clothes if your closet is already overflowing with old ones. Similarly, with manifestation, you can't receive new blessings if you're holding on to old baggage. The vacuum law states that nature abhors a vacuum. When you create space, the universe rushes in to fill it. This means that when you release old patterns, beliefs, or possessions, you create space for new opportunities, experiences, and blessings to enter your life. What limiting beliefs are you holding on to, and how can you release them to make space for new possibilities? Finally, cultivating receptivity means you must be open to receiving. Imagine yourself receiving a gift from the universe with open arms and a grateful heart. This is about expressing self-love and being open to unexpected blessings. It's akin to opening a window to let in the sunshine. You can't receive the light if you keep the window closed. Similarly, with manifestation, you can't receive your desires if you're closed off to receiving. Receptivity is about cultivating an attitude of gratitude, appreciating what you already have, and being open to receiving even more. It's about believing that you are worthy of receiving, that you deserve to be happy, healthy, and abundant. So, what steps can you take to open yourself to receive the blessings that are on their way? Now, how do you know what blessings are coming? You must learn to recognize the signs. That's why we must delve into the language of the universe, symbolism and archetypes. First, understand universal symbols and learn to decode the cosmic code. The universe is constantly communicating with you through symbols, numbers, colors, animals, and nature elements. For example, seeing the number 888 could be interpreted as a sign of abundance, the color pink as a symbol of love, or a butterfly as a symbol of transformation. Consider them clues that can provide insights into your subconscious mind and reveal hidden messages from the universe. These symbols act as a bridge between the conscious and subconscious mind, allowing you to access deeper levels of wisdom and understanding. How can you become more attuned to the symbolic language of the universe? One way is to pay attention to recurring patterns in your life. What numbers, colors, or animals do you see frequently? What messages do they convey? Envision yourself as a detective, decoding the clues that the universe is leaving for you. Each symbol is a piece of the puzzle, and by piecing them together, you can gain a clearer understanding of your life's purpose and direction. Then understand archetypal energies and tap into universal patterns. Common archetypes include the lover, the artist, the healer, and the warrior, each representing universal patterns of behavior. For example, embrace the lover archetype to cultivate more love and compassion in your relationships, or the artist archetype to express your creativity more fully. These archetypes aren't just abstract concepts, they are living energies that reside within you. They represent different aspects of your personality, your strengths, your challenges, and your potential. By understanding these archetypes, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. But how can you identify your dominant archetypes? One way is to reflect on your life experiences. What roles do you tend to play in relationships? What motivates you? What are your greatest strengths and weaknesses? Envision yourself as an actor, embodying different roles on the stage of life. Each archetype is a costume you can wear, allowing you to express different aspects of yourself and navigate the complexities of life with greater skill and confidence. Also engage in dream interpretation, unlocking subconscious insights. Dreaming of flying could represent freedom, or dreaming of water could symbolize emotions. By keeping a dream journal, paying attention to recurring themes, and looking for symbolic messages, you can begin to decipher these hidden meanings. Your dreams act as a portal to your subconscious mind, revealing your deepest fears, desires, and unresolved issues. It's as if your subconscious is trying to communicate with you, offering guidance and insight through symbolic imagery. Do you remember a dream that left a lasting impression? Then consider mythology and fairy tales and find meaning in ancient stories. The story of Cinderella is a symbol of transformation and the power of believing in oneself. These tales contain archetypal patterns and symbolic messages that can provide guidance and inspiration for your own lives. Myths and fairy tales contain timeless wisdom, reflecting the universal human experience. They speak to your deepest fears, desires, and aspirations, offering guidance and inspiration on your journey. How can you apply the lessons of these stories to your own life? What archetypes resonate most strongly with you, and how can you embody their qualities to create a more fulfilling life? Now you know how to understand symbolism, but what happens when those symbols are negative? That's why it's time to start integrating polarities, shadow and light, in Venusian energy. Let's first consider Venusian shadows, those aspects that include addressing jealousy and insecurity. These less desirable aspects include jealousy, envy, insecurity, and materialism. For example, feeling jealous of a friend's success, comparing themselves to others on social media, or becoming overly attached to material possessions all represent Venusian shadows. These shadows can manifest in your relationships, creative pursuits, and financial matters. The shadow isn't something to be feared or suppressed. It's an integral part of your being. The more you try to ignore it, the more power it has over you. What specific shadow aspects are you struggling with, and how are they impacting your life? Transforming shadows is what turns weaknesses into strengths. By acknowledging and integrating these darker parts of themselves, you can become more whole, authentic, and powerful. As an example, transforming jealousy into inspiration by celebrating others' success and using it as motivation to pursue your own goals represents this transformation. It's like turning lead into gold, transmuting your weaknesses into strengths. How can you transform your shadow aspects into strengths? One way is to practice self-compassion. Acknowledge your imperfections, forgive yourself for past mistakes, and treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. It requires a conscious effort to shift your perspective, to see your shadow aspects not as flaws to be ashamed of, but as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Which shadow aspects are you ready to transform, and what steps can you take to begin the process? Another aspect of integrating polarities is understanding healthy boundaries to protect your energy field. Politely declining invitations that drain your energy, unfollowing social media accounts that trigger feelings of inadequacy, or ending relationships that are not serving your highest good all contribute to protecting your energy field. Your energy is a precious resource, and it's your responsibility to protect it from negative influences. Setting healthy boundaries is about respecting yourself, honoring your needs, and prioritizing your well-being. It's not about being selfish or unkind. It's about creating a safe and supportive environment for yourself to thrive. Visualize your energy field as a protective shield, deflecting negativity and allowing only positive influences to enter. What specific boundaries do you need to set to protect your energy field and cultivate a more positive and fulfilling life? Finally, practice self-compassion and embrace your imperfections. Specific practices include speaking kindly to yourself in the mirror, forgiving yourself for past mistakes, and treating yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend. Everyone has flaws, and self-acceptance is essential for cultivating self-love and attracting healthy relationships. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness, just as you are. Having integrated Venusian shadows, we can now move on to more lofty topics, such as how to pursue something more than self-acceptance. Next, let's explore the next level. Expanding consciousness and raising vibration. First, let's go beyond the senses and explore higher dimensions. Practices might include meditation, astral projection, and lucid dreaming. By visualizing yourself traveling to other planets or connecting with spiritual guides in your dreams, you can expand your consciousness and tap into higher realms of awareness. Recognize that these practices can be disorienting. Consider the concept of thin places, those locations where the veil between worlds is thin. Higher dimensions aren't just abstract concepts, they are realms of infinite possibility, waiting to be explored. What tools can you use to access these higher dimensions and expand your consciousness beyond the limitations of the physical world? Next, consider quantum jumping and how to shift to a more desirable reality. One might visualize themselves living in a world where they are healthy, wealthy, and happy, and then acting in alignment with that reality. By focusing your attention and intention on a specific outcome, you can influence your timeline and manifest your desires more quickly. Quantum jumping isn't always easy, but it's not about magic. It's about consciously directing your energy and aligning with your desired reality. It requires a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone, challenge your beliefs, and embrace the unknown. Which reality do you want to jump to, and what steps can you take to begin the shift? Light language activation, the channeling of communication, involves transmitting higher frequencies. Examples include chanting or tunning in a nonlinear language, allowing your voice to express itself freely and intuitively. This can bypass the conscious mind and transmits higher frequencies of energy, activating dormant DNA, healing emotional wounds, and accelerating spiritual growth. The light language is about expressing yourself authentically without judgment or self-criticism. It's a gift that can unlock hidden potentials and accelerate your spiritual growth. What frequencies do you want to transmit, and how can you use light language to activate your dormant DNA? Finally, galactic connections involve aligning with cosmic energies. Picture galaxies, stars, and nebulas, and visualize yourself connecting with the Pleiades, Sirius, or other star systems that resonate with your soul. This aligns you with the higher vibrations of the universe. You are not alone. You are part of a larger cosmic family, and you can access the wisdom and support of these benevolent beings. So, are you now ready to take your understanding of manifestation to the next level? Then prepare yourself for even more complex ideas, because what if I told you that your past lives are influencing your present reality? Next, we will examine the Akashic records and past life integration. But before we delve into the mysteries of the Akashic records, I want you to consider something even more fundamental. What if the key to unlocking miracle manifestations lies not just in understanding your past lives, but in activating the very core of your being, your heart? It's time now to access the boundless capacity for love and compassion. Let's unlock the Venusian heart. First, we will focus on heart chakra activation to unlock the power within. The heart chakra, the seat of love, compassion, and connection, needs to be opened and balanced. Close your eyes for a moment and visualize a radiant emerald green light emanating from the center of your chest, expanding with each breath, dissolving blockages, and filling you with warmth. Breathe deeply into your heart space, as if you are inhaling pure love and exhaling any pain or resentment you may be holding on to. Repeat after me, either silently or aloud: I am love, I am worthy of love, I am open to giving and receiving love. Do you feel that gentle stirring within, that sense of lightness and expansion? That's the power of your heart chakra awakening. Stimulate your vagus nerve, that superhighway of calm, by gently humming or chanting. Feel the vibrations resonate through your chest, melting away tension and fostering a profound sense of peace and connectivity. Imagine how much more love, joy, and abundance you can manifest when your heart is fully open and radiating with vibrant energy. Are you ready to unleash the transformative power of your Venusian heart? What happens when you direct this love at yourself? Next, practice metta meditation, cultivating loving kindness towards yourself and others. This ancient Buddhist practice involves directing feelings of love, compassion, and well-being first towards yourself, then towards your loved ones, then towards difficult people, and finally towards all beings. Close your eyes once more, placing your hand on your heart, and repeat the following phrases. May I be well, may I be happy, may I be peaceful, may I be free from suffering. Feel the warmth of your hand on your chest, the gentle rhythm of your breath, and the sincerity of your intentions. Now, extend these wishes to your loved ones, visualizing their faces and repeating the same phrases. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be free from suffering. Continue extending these wishes outwards to difficult people in your life, those who have caused you pain or suffering, and finally to all beings, visualizing the entire world bathed in golden light. Can you feel your heart expanding with each repetition, dissolving feelings of anger, resentment, and separation? That's the power of metta meditation, cultivating a boundless sense of loving kindness that extends to all beings, including yourself. It's also important to remember to treat yourself as well as you treat others. How can this practice shift your relationships and create more harmony in your life? Then, participate in a forgiveness ritual to release emotional baggage. Forgiveness isn't about condoning harmful behavior or excusing the actions of others. It's about freeing yourself from the grip of anger, resentment, and bitterness that weigh you down. Write a letter to someone you need to forgive, whether it's yourself or someone else. Pour out your heart onto the page, expressing your feelings of anger, pain, and disappointment. Be honest, be vulnerable, and don't hold back. Once you've finished writing, read the letter aloud, then state your intention to release the past and move forward. You can burn the letter as a symbolic act of releasing the emotional baggage you've been carrying, or you can keep it as a reminder of your commitment to forgiveness. Understand that what's been done is done, and while you cannot change the past, you can rewrite the story. Focus on understanding the lessons learned and finding gratitude for the experiences that have shaped you into who you are today. By reframing your past, you reclaim your power and create space for healing and growth. What old wounds are you ready to release, and how can you use the power of forgiveness to rewrite your story? To complete the focus on love, initiate acts of kindness, spreading love and compassion wherever you go. Offer a compliment to a stranger, help someone carry groceries, donate to a charity, or simply smile at someone who looks like they're having a bad day. These small acts of kindness can have a profound impact on both the giver and the receiver, creating a ripple effect of positivity that spreads throughout the world. Kindness is contagious, and the more you practice it, the more you'll attract it into your own life. What if, by a simple act of kindness, you brighten someone's day? What if that person is more open to receiving abundance, and so the flow of prosperity begins? Remember, the Venusian energy is all about love, beauty, and abundance. How can you use the power of kindness to amplify these qualities in your own life and in the world around you? Now, let's amplify this feeling of cosmic love by moving into the realm of galactic Venus. Have you ever felt like you don't quite belong here, like a part of you is from somewhere else? Have you ever gazed up at the stars and felt a deep longing for home, a sense of connection to something beyond this world? You might be a starseed. So consider starseed identification. Are you from another world? Starseeds are souls who have incarnated on Earth from other planets or star systems. You might have a feeling of not belonging, a strong connection to nature, a deep empathy for all living things, and a burning desire to help humanity awaken to its full potential. Do you find yourself drawn to certain star systems, such as the Pleiades, Sirius, or Arcturus? Do you have vivid memories of other planets or star systems? Do you feel a strong sense of mission to help raise the vibration of Earth? Do you frequently find yourself looking up, If you answered yes to many of these questions, you might very well be a starseed, here on a special mission to help humanity usher in a new era of love and light. What if your very DNA holds the secrets to the universe? Next, connect with your star family connections, reconnecting with your origins. Star families are soul groups that originated from the same star system, sharing a common purpose and mission. Some of the most well-known star families include the Pleiadians, known for their nurturing and compassionate energy, the Sirians, known for their wisdom and knowledge, the Arcturians, known for their healing abilities, and the Lyrans, considered to be the ancestors of humanity. Visualize yourself surrounded by beings of light from your star family, receiving guidance and support. Ask them to reveal your purpose on Earth, to help you remember your origins, and to empower you to fulfill your mission. Listen to the whispers of your soul, the subtle nudges of your intuition, and trust that you are being guided every step of the way. What if the people you call your family are not related to you by blood? What if you are merely experiencing this dimension together? Then, re-engage with galactic languages, channeling codes of light. Also known as light language, this is a form of channeled communication that bypasses the conscious mind, transmitting higher frequencies of energy that can activate dormant DNA, heal emotional wounds, and accelerate spiritual growth. This can assist in starseed identification because it's about communicating on a soul level. Allow your voice to express itself freely and intuitively without judgment or self-criticism. Start with simple humming or tunning, gradually allowing your voice to become more expressive and intuitive, and then record your light language and listen to it regularly. What if the sounds that come out of your mouth are not just random noises, but coded messages from the universe? And now embody your Earth mission by embodying galactic love in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Use your creativity to inspire others, your compassion to heal emotional wounds, or your knowledge to share wisdom and guidance. Remember that you are a unique and valuable member of the cosmic family, and your presence on Earth is making a difference. Each day you get the chance to help raise the planet's vibration and usher in a new era of love and light. Let's change our perspective, shall we? What if everything you've been doing up to this point has been prep work for your true mission? Now that we have integrated galactic love, it's time to leap to quantum Venus, manifesting miracles in the field. Understand that the miracle isn't so much that the external changes, it's that you change. Your perspective evolves and you see things differently. By changing how you see the world changes. To start, let's examine the double-slit experiment and prove that reality is malleable. In this famous experiment from quantum physics, scientists discovered that the act of observation can change the behavior of particles. When not observed, particles behave as waves, existing in a state of potentiality. But when observed, they collapse into particles, taking on a definite form and location. This suggests that reality is not fixed or predetermined, but rather is shaped by your consciousness. Consider that at the quantum level, what you expect to see influences what actually occurs. Think about how your beliefs and expectations are shaping your reality at this very moment. What if the very act of looking changes what you see? Then consider entanglement, connecting across space and time. Quantum entanglement demonstrates that two particles can become linked together in such a way that they share the same fate, regardless of the distance between them. This means that if you change the state of one particle, the state of the other particle will instantly change, even if they are separated by millions of miles. This is a fundamental scientific principle that helps us understand our interconnectedness. Your intentions can influence events across space and time. Focus on positive intentions, visualizing your desires, and acting in alignment with your goals. What if your thoughts can reach across the universe? Next, visualize tapping into the zero-point field, accessing unlimited potential. The zero-point field is a vast reservoir of energy that permeates all of space. It is a field of pure potential, containing all possibilities. By accessing this field through meditation and visualization, you can tap into unlimited energy. Visualize yourself immersed in a field of pure potential, drawing upon its energy to create your reality. Focus on your desires, feeling the emotions associated with them, and trusting that the universe will deliver them to you. Envision every star in the sky twinkling with possibilities that you can claim. What if, at any moment, you could have anything you desired? And finally, let's talk about conscious creation, becoming the architect of your reality. You are not just a passive observer of reality, you are an active creator. Take responsibility for your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and use your consciousness to shape your world. Set clear intentions, visualize your desires, take inspired action, and trust the universe to deliver your dreams. What if you could architect your reality, designing every aspect of your life according to your heart's desires? To fully realize the miracle that is you, it's time to explore Venusian timeline jumping, altering your past and future. Are you ready to bend time? We must first challenge the linear time illusion, releasing the boundaries of past, present, and future. Understand that past, present, and future are all interconnected, existing simultaneously in the quantum field. The past isn't fixed or immutable, it can be changed. You can't change what happened, but you can change how you perceive the past. To that end, try timeline jumping and shifting to a more desirable reality. Visualize yourself stepping into a reality where you have already achieved your goals and are living your dream life. Feel the emotions associated with this reality, the joy, the gratitude, the excitement. Embody this reality in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. If you want to create a reality where you are healthy and vibrant, start acting in alignment with that reality now by eating nutritious foods, exercising regularly, and practicing self-care. What if the version of you that has everything you want already exists in another timeline, and all you have to do is step into it? Then use the power of rewriting the past to heal past traumas and change your story. You can change your perception of past events, revisit past traumas, and reframe them in a more positive light. Focus on the lessons you learned, the strengths you developed, and the ways you grew as a person. Acknowledge that painful experiences might have actually been blessings in disguise. It requires a conscious effort to shift your perspective, to see your past not as a source of pain and suffering, but as a source of wisdom and strength. What if every painful experience was actually a stepping stone to your greatest success? And finally, engage in future self-integration, embodying your highest potential. Connect with your future self, the version of you who has already achieved your goals and is living your best life. Visualize yourself meeting your future self, receiving guidance and support, and integrating their qualities and wisdom. Ask them for advice on how to overcome your current challenges, how to make the best choices, and how to stay aligned with your highest purpose. Remember, you're not trying to become someone else, but rather to fully embody who you already are, your highest potential. What if the answers to all of your questions lie within you, waiting to be unlocked by your future self? What if the life you've been dreaming of is closer than you think, just a quantum jump away? We've explored the Venusian heart, galactic connections, quantum manifestation, and timeline jumping. But there's one piece of the puzzle that remains, one final frontier to explore, the Akashic records. What secrets do your past lives hold, and how can they unlock your miracle manifestations? That's what we'll uncover next. This brings us to the here and now. It's time to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty, because the rubber hits the road on February 16th. It's time to take immediate action. Are you ready to call in those miracles? First, let's create a Venusian wish box, a tangible portal for intentions. Find a beautiful box. It could be a simple cardboard box that you decorate, or a fancy wooden one. It should be something that resonates with you on a visceral level, a treasure chest for your dreams. Adorn it with Venus-related symbols, roses, rose quartz crystals, images of love and beauty, anything that evokes feelings of warmth, joy, and abundance. This isn't just decoration. You're creating a physical anchor for your intentions, a sacred space for your desires to take root. On February 16th, take slips of paper and write down your specific intentions in the present tense, as if they've already manifested. I am in a loving, fulfilling relationship. I am expressing my creativity with ease and joy. I am receiving abundance from expected and unexpected sources. Be specific, be clear, and be grateful. Then fold each slip of paper and place it in your Venusian wish box, imbuing them with Venusian energy. As you place each intention in the box, visualize it coming true, feeling the emotions associated with its manifestation. This is crucial. Place your hands on the box and activate it through visualization and gratitude. See your intentions radiating from the box, filling your home with love, beauty, and abundance. Express gratitude for the blessings that are already on their way. Where should you place this box? A place where you will see it regularly, but not in an area with clutter. The tidier the space, the clearer the path. What if this box isn't just a container, but a seed of hope? Next, craft a Venusian vision board, a visual magnet for desires. Gather magazines, newspapers, printouts from the internet, anything that contains images, words, and symbols that represent your desired outcomes in the areas of love, creativity, and abundance. This isn't just about pretty pictures. It's about creating a visual representation of your dream life, a roadmap to your desires. Think about textures, colors, and patterns. For some, a physical board works best. For others, a digital vision board might work better, so consider using apps that are designed for this purpose. Either way, on February 16th, activate your vision board by spending time visualizing your dreams coming true, infusing it with the heightened Venusian energy of the day. See yourself living your dream life, feeling the joy, the love, the abundance, and the fulfillment. Let these feelings wash over you, energizing your vision board and bringing your desires closer to manifestation. Where will you look? How will you feel? What will you say? Pay attention to the smallest detail to ensure this vision board is personalized and meaningful. For example, do you want to manifest a new relationship? Put a picture of a happy couple on your vision board. Do you want to manifest more money? Put a picture of a pile of cash on your vision board. Do you want to manifest a new job? Put a picture of yourself working in your dream job on your vision board. Use specific images that deeply resonate. Then, for just 15 minutes on Feb 16th, focus on this board with deep gratitude. What if your dreams are already within reach, waiting for you to claim them? Now, let's write out a Venusian abundance check, claiming your prosperity. Find a blank check from your checkbook, or simply create one on your computer. Write your name as the payee, and in the amount box, write the amount of money you desire to receive. This isn't about being greedy, it's about claiming your worth, recognizing your potential, and opening yourself up to receive abundance from the universe. In the pay to the order of line, write the universe. In the memo line, write thank you for abundance. On February 16th, activate your abundance check by focusing on the feelings of gratitude and prosperity. Visualize yourself receiving the money, feeling the joy and excitement of having your needs met and your desires fulfilled. Hold the check in your hands and say, I am grateful for the abundance that is flowing into my life now. Then store the check in a safe place, such as your wallet or purse, as a reminder of your intention. You may even choose to carry it with you to feel the tangible evidence of the prosperity you expect to receive. Don't forget that you also need to put in the work. The universe will not simply deposit money into your bank account without you doing anything to earn it. However, an open mind and an open heart will make all the difference. Consider pairing this practice with affirmations such as, I am open to receiving abundance from all sources. How can this simple act shift your mindset and attract more prosperity into your life? And finally, let's craft a Venusian love letter, expressing unconditional affection. Grab a pen and paper and prepare to pour your heart out. This isn't about writing a love letter to someone else. It's about writing a love letter to yourself, though it can be for someone else. Expressing unconditional love, appreciation, and admiration. Celebrate your strengths, acknowledge your imperfections, and express gratitude for your journey. What are you proud of? What challenges have you overcome? What unique qualities do you possess? Be vulnerable, be authentic, and don't hold back. On February 16th, find a quiet space where you can be alone and undisturbed. Create an atmosphere that feels sacred and special, perhaps lighting a candle or playing some soft music. Then read your love letter aloud with heartfelt emotion, allowing the words to resonate within your heart. You can burn the letter afterwards, as a symbolic act of releasing any remaining self-doubt or negativity. What matters here is the act of expression. For instance, you can write, "I love you for your resilience, your creativity, and your unwavering spirit." Or, "I appreciate your willingness to learn and grow, even when it's difficult." You can also focus on specific astrological timings, such as when Venus is in a harmonious aspect to your sun or moon, to amplify the energy of your love letter. You can also address what you don't love about yourself. For example, you could write, "I know that I struggle with self-doubt, but I am committed to overcoming it and believing in myself." You can also use this opportunity to forgive yourself for past mistakes. What if the greatest love you'll ever experience is the love you give yourself? These are just a few ways to activate miracle manifestations on February 16th, harnessing the peak power of Venus. Choose the techniques that resonate with you, personalize them to your own unique desires and intentions, and trust that the universe is conspiring to bring your dreams to fruition. The key is to act with intention, gratitude, and unwavering belief. The universe is now your playground, but the game is not over. Now, what if we take all this energy and begin to weave a tapestry of reality? And what a tapestry it is, woven with intention and shimmering with possibility. This is it, the crescendo of Venusian power, the summit of self-discovery, and the dawn of your miracle manifestations. But hold on a second. Did you think it was really about a box, a board, or a check? This isn't about external magic. It's about the revolution that happens inside you and then radiates into the outside world. Remember Sarah, who started this journey seeking a soulmate? She now understands that the most profound love begins within. Her wish box held not just a desire for a partner, but a commitment to self-love. Today she's attracting healthier, more fulfilling connections, not because of magic, but because she became the kind of person who attracts that kind of love. That box was simply a container to put her intention. Now, how does that change your perspective? Think back to the relationship archetypes we explored. Perhaps you identified as a caretaker, always putting others' needs before your own. Now imagine reframing that archetype into a self-empowered nurturer, someone who prioritizes their own well-being while still offering love and support to others. This isn't about abandoning your caring nature. It's about setting healthy boundaries and attracting partners who value your well-being as much as you value theirs. Imagine someone who consistently attracts partners who are emotionally unavailable. Over time, they begin to recognize this as a pattern and begin actively seeking partners who demonstrate emotional intelligence and willingness to communicate openly. What if a simple shift in perspective can rewrite your destiny? Now, what about abundance? Have you been chasing a superficial version of success, defined by material possessions and external validation? True abundance isn't about how much money you have in the bank. It's about the richness of your experiences, the depth of your connections, and the joy you find in each day. Remember Mark, who was solely focused on climbing the corporate ladder. He realized he was neglecting his family, his passions, and his own well-being. By shifting his focus to creating a more balanced life, he not only found greater happiness, but also unlocked new opportunities for financial success. What if true wealth is measured in moments, not dollars? And finally, what about those moments when life throws you a curveball? Have you ever felt frustrated when your carefully laid plans get derailed? Trust that the universe is always working in your favor, even when you can't see the bigger picture. Think back to that time you lost your job, only to discover an even better opportunity that aligned perfectly with your skills and passions. Not all synchronicities will be pleasant, of course. Perhaps you are considering entering into a partnership and suddenly hear warnings or cautionary tales related to that industry. Ultimately, it's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that everything is happening for a reason, even when it doesn't make sense at the time. What if every setback is actually a setup for something greater? Now, zoom out for a moment. This isn't just about your individual journey, it's about being part of a global shift. We are witnessing a Venusian revolution, a collective awakening to the values of love, compassion, and abundance. Embody these values in your daily life, whether it's through acts of kindness, creative expression, or simply choosing to see the beauty in the world around you. Want to get more involved? Check out organizations like Arts for All, who focus on delivering arts programs to underserved communities. What if your personal transformation could inspire others to do the same? But remember, you cannot have light without dark. Embrace your shadow side. Are you sometimes jealous, insecure, or judgmental? These are not flaws to be ashamed of. They are opportunities for growth and self-discovery. When you feel jealousy creeping in, instead of lashing out, ask yourself what it is that you truly desire. Transform that jealousy into inspiration and use it as fuel to pursue your own dreams. What if your greatest weaknesses could become your greatest strengths? Learn how to identify when your shadow side is acting up. Are you more irritable or withdrawn than usual? The first step is acknowledging the emotion. Next, try to find out what triggers it. Once you are aware, you can then attempt to consciously act from a higher place. Remember, lasting change requires sustained action. Incorporate Venusian practices into your daily routine, making self-care a non-negotiable priority. Create a weekly schedule that includes time for meditation, creative expression, connecting with loved ones, and pursuing your passions. Use tools that will aid you in the long term. A habit tracker can be a powerful way to maintain consistency, or a daily gratitude journal to help you stay focused on the blessings in your life. What if creating a life of love and harmony was as simple as making small, consistent choices? And so, we arrive at the culmination of our journey. You came here seeking miracle manifestations, and what did you find? The power to create your own reality, one conscious choice at a time. You are worthy of love, beauty, harmony, creativity, and abundance, and you have the power to manifest your dreams. Remember when you first started watching this video, filled with doubts and insecurities? Look at how far you have come. Share your story in the comments. What if the life you've always dreamed of is already within your reach? So, let's answer those initial questions directly. Are you ready to embrace change? Absolutely. You are ready to embrace change by actively choosing love, compassion, and authenticity in every moment. And what does it mean to live a life of abundance? It means cultivating joy, connection, and purpose, and recognizing that true wealth extends far beyond material possessions. You are ready. Remember that process of identifying and transforming limiting beliefs. It's time to take it to the next level. Challenge yourself to identify one limiting belief that you will transform this week and write a corresponding affirmation. I am worthy of love. I am capable of achieving my dreams. I am open to receiving abundance from all sources. By consciously choosing your thoughts, you are rewriting your reality. Now let's see how that feels, and that central question of how to harness Venusian energy to create miracle manifestations. By setting intentions, visualizing your dreams, practicing gratitude, and connecting with your heart, you are aligning with the powerful energy of Venus. And now you must also take action. Do not let this energy go to waste. You must continue taking consistent action and remember to integrate what you have learned from the Venusian energy. Keep setting intentions, maintain consistent action, and weave your tapestry of reality. And how does all of this tie into the greater scheme of things, the grander tapestry of the universe? It is all interconnected. As you harness this Venusian energy, it spreads outwards and touches the lives of others. Finally, as we stand on the brink of the unknown, it's natural to feel a little apprehensive. But instead of succumbing to fear, choose courage. Trust that you are not alone and that the universe is always supporting you, even when you can't see it. Remember that time you faced a seemingly insurmountable challenge, only to emerge stronger and wiser on the other side. You are here, aren't you? What if you knew, without a shadow of a doubt, that everything was going to be okay? Now step forward. But wait, there's more. If you're ready to take your manifestation skills to the next level, stay tuned for future videos on advanced techniques like quantum jumping and timeline shifting. And if you want to dive even deeper into your own astrological blueprint, I encourage you to explore your Venus placement, aspects, and house. I have included some links in the description, so check them out. And be sure to join our Venusian community. Share your experiences, ask questions, and connect with others who are on the same path. You can find links to our social media pages and Facebook group in the description below. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider supporting the channel through Patreon or becoming a channel member for exclusive content. And if you're curious about your cosmic heritage, stay tuned for future videos on starseeds, star families, and galactic connections. The story never ends. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. Remember, you are the creator of your reality, and you have the power to manifest your dreams. Click the like button if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment sharing your intentions for February 16th, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Until next time, remember to shine your light and create the life